Hi everyone, once again this is Sir O, your teacher in this session. And if you are new to my channel, I will really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell for you to be updated with my next tutorial. So this time, what we are going to do is actually factoring quadratic trinomials. So when we say quadratic trinomials, take for example, we have x squared plus 2x plus 1, we have x squared minus 7x minus 18 are all quadratic trinomials. Why are they quadratic trinomials? Because the highest exponent is 2, and of course there are 3 terms in this polynomials. So what we are going to factor, guys, is actually a quadratic trinomials when this a, the coefficient of our quadratic term, is equal to 1. Okay, so without so much further ado, let us now have example number 1. Example, we are asked to factor x squared minus 7x minus 18. And if we are going to factor this out, this is equal to x minus 9 multiplied by x plus 2. But wait, how did we solve x minus 9, x plus 2? Now guys, this method that I'm going to show to you guys is some of the teachers are not using this because this is very rare technique in factoring quadratic trinomials. Now, how is diamond method works? Now, if you are now ready, okay. Now, this is how are we going to do. No, a diamond method is of course from the word itself, diamond. So we'll be making use of a diamond. Now, what we are going to do is let us recall the parts of the quadratic trinomials. As we all know, the coefficient or the number beside the quadratic term is the value for a, and in the linear term, the number that is beside the linear term, which is x, is actually negative 7 is the value per b, and our constant, which is negative 18. Why did I recall this quadratic trinomials? Because we will be using that one in our diamond method. Now, on the upper part of our diamond is the value for c, or constant, and in the lower portion is the value per b. Alright, so if we notice in the given polynomial or trinomial rather, the constant c, the value is negative 18. And the value per b, as we all know, it's negative 7. Now, the next step will be our task. What we are going to do is we will be looking for two numbers that the product is negative 18 and the sum is negative 7. Again, we are going to look for two factors or two numbers or two integers that the product is negative 18 and the sum is negative 7. And of course, that is negative 9 times 2. Why? Negative 9 times 2, applying our knowledge on integers, negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. And if you are going to add negative 9 plus 2, if you notice, they are unlike sign. So if they are unlike sign, we will be subtracting them. So negative 9 plus 2 is actually negative 7. So whatever is the sign of the numbers that are here, negative 9 and 2, is also your factors, which is now x minus 9, x plus 2. Sir, what if my answer is x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 9? Don't worry, that's the property of multiplication. You can actually interchange the factors, but not the sign. If it is negative 9, it should be negative 9. And if it's positive 2, it should be positive 2. Alright? So this would be our factors or our answer for question number 1. Now, if you have some questions, I will be happy to answer them. Just write them in the comment section. Question number 2. We are asked to factor x squared plus x minus 6. Again, we'll be making use of our diamond method. The upper portion is our value for c, and the lower portion is the value per b. And we know that the value for c is what we call as the constant, which is negative 6. And our b, which is the coefficient of the linear term, which is 1. Why 1? It's actually an imaginary 1 here. Okay, so our task is to look for a product that is equal to negative 6, and the sum is positive 1. And if you are going to look for the two numbers, that is of course 3 times negative 2, isn't it? Because 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. 3 plus negative 2, they are unlike signs, so we subtract them, that is y equal to 1. So whatever is the number here, of course, is also our factors. Now again, if you have interchanged them, see to it, guys, that the sign never change. Whatever is the sign here should also be the sign of our factors. So this would be be our factors. Question number 3. M squared plus 10m plus 16, and we are asked to factor this out. Of course, by diamond method, the upper portion is actually your constant term, which is 16. And the bottom part of our diamond is actually the coefficient of the linear term, which is 10. So what we are going to do is we look for two factors or two integers that the product is positive 16 and the sum is positive 10. And of course, that is 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16, right? And 8 plus 2 is 10. So our factors are x plus 8, x plus 2. Question number 4. M squared minus 99m minus 100. This would be our last example. Now, of course, using the diamond method, of course, the upper portion is the last term of the trinomial or the constant term, which is negative 100. And the lower portion is actually the coefficient of our linear term, which is negative 99. And looking for two integers that the product is negative 100 and using the same integer, the sum should be negative 99. And of course, that is negative 100 times 1. And negative 100 times 1 is negative 100. Negative 100 plus 1 are unlike signs. So therefore, we will subtract them. That is why it's negative 99. So our factors for question number 4 is x minus 100, x plus 1. So this would be. Guys, if you think this video tutorial helps you, please give a like and kindly share this for others for them also to learn just like what you did in this session. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate that one, and click that notification bell for you to be updated with my next session. Guys, actually what you are looking right now in your screen are two videos of mine. That's actually a video tutorial. You can watch them as well. I will really appreciate that one. Thank you so much.